everyone. We finally got some news today. Yeah, it's happened. It's arrived. Hello, everybody in chat. How many picks did we get releases? One of the first questions I see happening from Olver's ears there. We've got, good question. I've just had a look at that. So is it 10? I think like Blindfold just put in chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 10 images. Tweeter of Chaos has told us to zoom and enhance. There's writing on Rand's blade. Oh, well, in that case, perhaps we should not open all of those. We'll open all of those images and we'll get sharing and we'll have some fun. Let's have some background music because we like the background music. So there we go. Nope, not that. I don't like that one. Let's have... There we go. I do have... I expected this much earlier today. I literally rescheduled my work shifts so I could be here. And I honestly thought that we would have something earlier today. And that was obviously not the case. So my guests that I had this morning, yeah, they're not here, which is fine. So I have gone and I've managed to secure another guest. Hopefully more pop up at some point. But Kathy from Dragon Mount will be here shortly to come and hang out. And let's just make sure. Yes. Okay. Let's make sure that is... And here we go. So here's one of the images, folks. I've put them in like this so I can zoom in and out. But I'm just going to run through them initially. So we've got, like, as you see, this is the one I've used in the thumbnail. This is the front image of like one of the first shots from the teaser trailer, which is I like the message you just put in, like, Blinded Fool. The writing on Rand's sword is, if you can read this, you're too close. But yeah, this is like the front view. I love that we've learned something here because we kind of presumed that this was Avienda, and it's not. It's actually Melindra. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, there in her finery. So, and then obviously now we know we have Melaine and Ruark and Bear, and whoever else is that Elaine there? Maybe, I don't know. Uno, you waited through the entire Flickerverse for this, and the reveal happened shortly after we ended the stream. That is rude. Uno, do you want to come on and talk about it here? Yes, and Dana Lou called it as stills, so kudos to you for that. Yeah, so that's the first one. I'm just going through. This is how they just downloaded, folks. So this is an incredible shot of Moraine right here. Look at this. Excuse me. Just look at that. That is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I mean, just this whole this whole outfit here, the power, you know, the jewel, just stunning. And you know, the fact that there's nothing else in the picture just makes it absolutely perfect. Because you don't need anything else in this picture. Not with Rosamund doing that. That is pretty just insane. So that was, yeah, that's the second one. And then we've got this one. This one took me a hot second because I was like, wait, that's obviously Nynaeve. Who are these people? Took me a moment to realize that's a Gawain. Like, when I say a moment, I'm talking like, you know, 30 seconds, you tops, you know, like not very long. And then obviously I was like, well, that must be Elaine, who looks really pissed off, like crazy pissed off. But yeah, like these, they're just look what is going on here. This is insane. Yeah, I need cosplayers. I need a group of you to get together and pull this off. I mean, if Lesbian Nerdy doesn't have a heart attack over this photo, I don't know what would do it for her. Yeah, this has to be a testing. This is very true. But even so, like, wow. Like I say, folks, we're just gonna run through them quickly so we can see them all, and then we'll do some proper zooming. We have Matt in a different outfit. Like, what? Just it needs, yeah, so glad to see this. Like, look at this. Look at this boy getting the chest out. That looks a bit lost, bless him. But is this feathers? Is this like an attempt of some form of lace or something? I don't know, but it looks great. I love the tones here. It's just and the sleeves. Oh my god, I hadn't really noticed the sleeves. They go all the way down. That's incredible. And Nine Eve's just looking. This is stellar. This again, the pattern, the design. This is like, is this like a sword type shape? Look at this, that's like a sword there. This is incredible. Roger, it's still a bathrobe. That's hilarious. Okay, and Min's rocking this look, which I think we've seen her rock before, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to assume this is Tanchico. They're talking to some sort of street dealer here or something. That's a good shout. Is that guy Kadir? Ooh, with the hat. So is this Matt's hat? That's really interesting. By the way, folks, we're actually live on Instagram as well today. I've never done this before, so I have no idea how well that's working out. But we'll find out. So that was, I think, around image 6. So we have Elaine and Avienda. So in some way or form, they meet up in season 3. It has to be. Again, just the patterning, like right here. Look, just the patterning on this. Sharon, you have absolutely slayed it. This is going to be something she's made? Yeah. This is going to be an interesting meeting when these two meet. Like, because they don't know what's going on, but yeah. And then one the innkeeper will probably focus on a lot, shall we say? Lanfear, which is just going to be, something else. He'll love that one, I'm sure. He won't be able to resist just talking about this one a lot. I think this must be the White Tower, though, potentially, looking at this here on the left. I don't know. And maybe I might be wrong. And then we have the boys in what looks like, is this the White Spring Inn? I don't know. Like, we have GoldenEye looky here, but Rand looks like he did kind of like a little bit in season 1. But these are very different clothes to what he wore back then, and these are definitely fancier mugs than they look to have. But Matt's, I don't know, is he wearing different things? Yeah, he definitely has golden eyes. So where are the boys? This could absolutely not be the Two Rivers. I could be making that up completely. This could be them in farm, just having a drink and catching up and being like, "Oh, look, we're all friends again." So, and then this is quite a scene. This is our first shot of Shorey in her outfit. Like, that is very imposing. That is extremely imposing. That's, I don't know. I feel like I've done something wrong already just looking. I feel like I'm in the wrong straight away. So now I'm inclined to say this is, looking at that, this is Andor. So this to me, this is Morghese. That's the shoulder pads for the win, people. Shoulder pads for the win. I'm down for this. I know I'm not normally one for the headpieces, but like, I'm down for these shoulder pieces. Alice in Wonderland vibes, yes, really is. Alice in Wonderland vibes. So this is the Rose Crown of Andor. But yeah, this is a great shot. And then we have Swan, who is just really, I don't, she's angry. She's pissed. And Ravani, you reckon that's the White Tower? Really? Going back for a second, you reckon that's the White Tower? So now I saw this, but I don't know. Like, you could be the White Tower. Oh, the pillars. I hadn't seen the pillars. Oh, okay, so this is at the White Tower. Yeah. Okay. Fair. I'll give you that one. You win, sir. So, but yeah, like this whole outfit is just insane. Like the lions, it's insane. And here's the one with the boys fighting. We will go through these in details, folks. I promise. So don't panic. I'm just getting through them all out so we can see them. This is the boys practicing. Obviously, we've seen this shot from a distance in the teaser, but apparently we need to zoom and enhance because there's writing on the sword. Pavara, where are you? Because this, I mean, that's a cool hilt just right there, by the way. But we need to translate this. So we need, how big a screenshot do we need? Like that, a little bit closer. That's the whole of it there. Okay, so we need to screenshot that. Can I do just a screenshot of that bit? I don't know. Someone needs to screenshot the Zord and get it sent to me, and then I'll get it up, and we'll do some zooming, enhancing, and figure out how it works. But let me just make sure I've not missed anybody who wants to join. No. Okay. Like I say, Kathy from Dragonmount's going to be here in a bit. She's just sorting out a work meeting because for a lot of you in America, it's the middle of the day as opposed to beginning of the day. So, and I think that is all the photos. So, this is very, very cool. This is from this is the shot from the teaser. It's got to be. It's just from a slight distance in the teaser, and here we are, close up one. So, but yeah, there's some good looking guys there. All right, let's scroll through. Well, we're here. We'll just stay on this one. So, Goat Brother saying that is Land's sword from season 1. We zoomed in on that sword back then. Oh, okay. So what is this, like his backup sword or something? Are these available for download? Hybrid Habit, they are on the official Twitter page for the show. That's where I got them from. The press release. Now, where did I see that? 1 second while I switch around and go get the press release. From Amazon Studios, and we can look at that instead. Nope, go away. I want that. So, let's stop this and give you this, and we'll go through the press release. So, is this the right one? Press release. That's right one. There we go. January 22nd. Here we are. Yeah, so they're all resized here. So January 22nd. Here we go. Pop it up so we can read it properly and zoom. January 22nd, 2025. Today, Prime Video has released 10 first look images for the Wheel of Time's upcoming 3rd season, which is going on March 13th. We know this. It's part of What Wednesdays. Only just. Only just. It's a long What Wednesday for me, I tell you that. I switched to be here. Fan favorite weekly reveal of series news and assets leading up to season premiere. Gives you a bit of the spiel. Doesn't say anything extra there. It just states who's in it. Let's see if there's anyone new there. Rosamund, Daniel Henney, Yosha, Zoe, Nynaeve, Maddie, Marcus, Donal, Kira, Elaine, Kate, Natasha, Iola, Kay, Sophie, Shore. Yep, that's it. So don't mention anyone else. And yeah, okay. So that's it. And the 10 images are just there at the top. I don't know, do they? Yeah, they don't open up. So yeah, go to the Twitter page if you want to grab those folks. I'm sure someone will ping them off the Twitter page and put them on the Bluesky if you're not on the Twitters. Sadly, I've got to stay there because that's where the show account is. So there is a poll in chat, folks. Was it worth the wait? I'm going to end that now. 35 of you voted, and 91% of you say it was worth the wait. Let's ask Kathy. Kathy, was it worth the wait?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes and no.
I know. I switched shifts to be here. I've been ready since like
Right?
9 a.m. Eastern. I've had like everything set up. I've been sat reading a book, looking at my phone every 2 seconds, like every notification.
Yes.
I'm like,
I have my incredible Dragon Mount team. Like, they've been ready. They've been going. They heard the notification of like, hold it. And I was like, okay. So I hope, like, last night we got the email that's like, hold the embargo, like, don't send anything yet. But they didn't say like why not to send it, which is totally fine. Like, we're like, yep, let's go. Let's, we're ready. How about now? To the point where I woke up this morning and I sent an email like, I'm just checking to make sure that I didn't miss it, because I also was on a secondary reminder of like, oh, just in case you missed this type of a reply to that email of like holding the embargo. So I was like, I just want to make sure that we're like actually in the right email. And then we have to make an edit to the video that we're going to publish, because Tom recorded something last night and it got edited and it was ready to go. And we're like, just kidding. We don't know what we need to change yet. So
that's frustrating.
It's so frustrating, but we're there. We made it. We're good.
I mean, at least they caught it before it went out, unlike a certain brother duo situation.
Yep, definitely. I don't know if you saw for the wise ones, the comments and like discussions around like channeling versus just dreamwalking options.
Yeah.
Because of the brother situation, I did reply an email and asked for clarification and confirmation. Just to make sure. Because I didn't want to, have to do a fix. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm sure wasn't there someone did screenshots and wasn't like Ruark listed, and like underneath his image was like, it said a wise one or something like that.
Yes.
Like, I got the interns just need a little bit more attention to detail sometimes.
Listen, this is hard. There are probably so many moving parts that we cannot even begin to understand. We just see one part of it. And of course we're like, of course I know how to spell Melindra. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like, yes, I can spell it correctly. But again, this is our life. This has been, our worlds, and we know, because you can't just like spell check it. That's not something that, Microsoft Word has like in there automatically. So,
I mean, it might for the actual Melindra's Microsoft Word, she might have added it in there, but otherwise, no.
I mean, honestly, I would see that. People. I would absolutely say that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I train my phone keyboard when I'm texting to recognize real-time words. So
yeah.
But yeah, the average one, no, the average person isn't going to have Melindra in their in their thing. So, but it came finally, and I've gone through all 10 just like briefly. So we can see them all, because everyone's like, excellent. Oh my god, I haven't seen them all. Did you have a favorite one you wanted to start with?
Can we start with our 3 favorite girls on the horses?
Oh my god, that's such a good photo.
It's such a good photo.
And initially I was just like, wait, that's obviously Nynaeve, but I have no idea who. Oh shit, that's Egwene.
Mm-hmm. And we got Elaine, which like, oh my god. Okay,
she could murder someone.
Sharon Baller. Freaking these costumes. Can we talk about just like the textures, like regardless of like everything else, because obviously, but like the textures and the layers in this costume are freaking incredible.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know so this is my first time like zooming in and like looking at things, and it's super exciting. But does Egwene have a rock in her ring? Is there a color in there? It almost looks like it's just gold.
That does look like it's just gold. Let me see if we can see.
Because that looks green.
Oh, that looks green.
What about Nynaeve?
No, Nynaeve.
Oh, we don't see her. It's on the wrong side.
Wrong side.
She is wearing yellow though. So like, is this?
She is wearing yellow. You are right.
So do we have Egwene in gold?
We kind of do. And this is like, we've got like flames and stuff coming up here.
Yeah.
And like, the whole dress is like quite sort of flamey. That's a really bad
Yeah.
word, but you know what I mean.
No, I do exactly what you mean. So do we think what we think this? I mean, obviously, we're all agreed that this was the accepted test, right?
I believe so.
Do we think that she is, as shall we say, an Amirlan here?
I mean,
Is it all gold?
I think that's not the worst choice. I'm kind of loving her hair like this, to be honest.
Right? Like I'm loving like whatever this is. I want to see the side
Yeah.
profile of that.
We need some kind of like side on thing.
Yes.
Joe in chat says Egwene's outfit here. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Egwene's outfit here really felt somehow similar to the Damali outfit, maybe just because of the gold and bronze tones. I mean, yeah, it's got a lot of shoulder stuff on the go.
Yeah, I can see like epic shoulders, but if you look at the other two, there's also epic shoulders.
Yeah, Sharon's got to, and I love it. I'm down for it. I've been saying this since
Yeah.
season 1. They got to think for shoulders. I mean, just look.
Yes.
I mean, okay, I don't want to be mean, but this looks a little. Just this top half looks a little white cloaky to me, if I'm honest.
Oh, okay, I can see that. I think it's the chain.
It's like the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
like the breastplate.
Yeah, and the breastplate
looking thing.
But it works. It
Yeah.
it absolutely works. And even here for Elaine, we've got very subtle shoulder pads here, but like they do stand out from the rest of the outfit. So, but yeah, yes, Dana, I've got a Dana's like full book spoilers. Yes, I have a scroll going, Dana. Full book spoilers.
Believe me, before I said anything, I waited for the scroll to cross over just to make sure it said, because I'm a very good like Wheel of Time person. I'm going to follow the rules.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I like that the horses are decked out too.
Mm-hmm.
Which leans into the idea of like Amirlan gold.
Yeah.
And white.
Like these two are quite similar in we've got all the buckles and stuff coming down the front, but then Elaine's horse doesn't have any of that.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Well, and I do know, listen, I am a fairly horsey horse girl.
Mm-hmm.
So it really depends on the saddle type and the structure and for the horse. So like there's not always going to be a chest plate for every horse situation. Right. And so it could be like just the layouts of kind of how that horse likes to run, to where they don't necessarily need the chest plate on that.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, Joe, I like your mention of like the horses are all differently decked out. This this uniqueness layered in with all of the riders and the horses themselves.
Yeah, it's honestly going to be some epic cosplay this year.
Yeah,
I wonder how Kev's doing. So Kev has seen this already, hasn't he?
Yes.
How was Kev when he saw this?
A little bit of a heart attack. Yes. A little bit of a heart attack.
Oh, bless him.
Oh my God. I wish that I had been on a call with him when he saw them. Because it would have been incredible, because this, and then I think there's another one that he had a bit of a heart attack for that.
No, I know what you're talking about. That one.
Yeah.
To be honest, totally fair.
Yeah.
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 No words required.
No, nothing. No words whatsoever. Just joy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Avienda, badass, favorite, heart her so much, love her so much. But let's talk about Elaine and the casual vibes that she is still a freaking goddess in her, it's the 70s. I'm vibing with my hippie outfit. I've got my wavy beach hair. I've got my silver jewelry I picked up at the beach from the little like shops on the side. Like she's living her best self.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just insane. This is again the patterns. I'm dying about all the different patterns and all the outfits.
Like this, it looks so rich. Like not just like the fabric, the patterning. Now we know from talking to Sharon, like all of this is basically like hand done unless they can find something magic. And just like the details in all of it is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah. And then this, I don't know what this necklace is, but it's like clearly a 2-part necklace and this ring, and I don't know, the whole combination is just brilliant. And I love Solution here. They get them gazing at each other like they're sharing secrets.
They have lots of secrets to share, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how did these two meet? I'm curious.
I mean, everyone was partying in, after the fire dragon.
Oh, so yeah, this would be. Oh yeah, I forget they were starting farm, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I keep forgetting they were all there together.
No, it's okay. It's okay because I forgot the name of the city that they're in. So I'm a fake fan.
Oh, obviously. So.
There's so many, but yeah, it does look like a dragonfly, possibly.
It does a little bit. Yeah, I was trying to think what it was. Like, is it some kind of insect? But yeah, dragonfly would fit that best, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure. Like, it's a bit blurred on the original image, so you zoom in, it doesn't really help you much, does it?
Yeah, they clearly, like, these are screen captures from movement, not necessarily the photos. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah, see, it's not just you, Rob, that forgot Avi was in foam. Lots of people forgot it. It's fine.
Well, it happens. It's been a while since season 2, so
Yeah, it's been it's interesting though too. I'm just thinking of last time we were hanging out together in person, and
oh my god,
seen it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was incredible. That was only like 15 months ago now.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, what is time?
If you don't know what we're talking about, folks, Kathy also went to Prague last year, like I did, and we got to go around the sets and stuff, and yeah, pretty wild,
pretty epic. Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is just a super cute photo. I don't think we can gain anything for the TV show other than they meet from this. It's just
they're hanging out, they're vibing, they're connecting on a personal level.
I'm just like, watch out, Rand, you're in trouble. These two,
right. Yeah. I love every second of it for him.
Mm-hmm.
For us, anyways.
I suppose the only question is, did Elaine brew this drink they're drinking?
Oh, I mean, she's gotta be this epic like drink maker now, and she's probably had even more experience. She probably has access to different materials now, like
different flavor profiles and such. Yeah. This be I just want to go drinking with Elaine now, clearly.
I mean,
just needs to be
listen, can you realize how cheap it would be? Like, she's just gonna bring her own stuff. Be like, hey, I'll bring water to you. You turn it into wine.
Yeah, it's just like, she's like, I'll hold a party. There's no BYOB because I will just turn the water in the tap into shit. So it's good, it's
It'll
fine.
Be great.
It's gonna work.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Incredible.
The other photo I loved was this one.
Yes. Okay, the obsession with all of them on that hat.
Mm-hmm.
They're all focused on the hat.
Especially Matt. He's like captivated by that hat, isn't he?
He's just like, oh baby, yes. Where do we think really they are?
So
I'm looking at like the architecture.
Yeah. Someone suggested, I think, when I first went through the photos, this could be Tanchico, and I was like, it kind of makes possibles.
Maybe. I mean, it's unique enough. I don't think we've seen it before.
Yeah.
Because like the arch, like that arch right there is new. Like, I don't remember seeing any building stuff with that. And they definitely like have done a really good job of making sure that locations all look different based on where they like just iconic locations. And then
That
with
person,
Min too.
don't know if they're wearing some kind of veil there. But yeah, Min.
Min rockin', Nynaeve. Like, I love the collar thing for her. I think
Yes.
that's fantastic.
Definitely. I just, again, back to the patterns. Like this,
Yes.
this is like a sword almost or something, and I love
Oh,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah. I
it's
can see
it
that.
gives me like, I don't know, like old English, like not Victorian, but you
Like
know, like
Baroque almost.
Baroque. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Baroque design, and it's just, I don't know why I
I
love
need
it.
to know. I need to know. Okay, I'm gonna message Sharon. I'll be like, listen, where did this come
Just
from? Did you
just
make this
just tell
pattern?
her to tell her to get on the damn stream with us.
Yeah,
And yeah,
Sharon. I know
Sharon. Like, one second,
you're
let me just call her.
yeah. Hello.
Sharon. Yeah. And also Matt's like, is this like feathers, lace sort of?
Okay, yeah. It's kind of like tulle, like the little like
Oh yes.
tulle little fluffy bits.
Mm-hmm.
With like a light sweater.
Yeah.
But
Again,
the
and the
colors
two-tone reds.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like very warm. All of that.
And it goes all the way, like long. Look at this, long sleeves.
Yep. Oh,
You
of
know?
course, because he's got to. I wonder if instead of like strictly lace, if they're going to lean into other patterns that are like other materials that throw in the stuff. Because he would always like the lace would go over his hands.
Yes.
So I wonder if they're going to start building that. So it's not just lace, but like having this tulle stuff and everything, especially since we've seen so much good hand work with him. Like all of his costumes, like he'll play with the sleeves a lot, and so I wonder if this was kind of like an add-on to that character.
I like that. Do you know what? I think that really works. Lonely Sky Shine says, do you think Matt's bathrobe feels betrayed? They were together for so long.
Listen, I think Matt and the bathrobe, they had their moment, and then they agreed to move on, and that they're gonna find each other, like they're gonna find new partners for each other.
Yeah, all good things come to an end, people.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
I can't believe we're mourning the loss of the bathrobe.
No. We are not mourning the loss of the bathrobe. We are enlightened and enjoyable that we lived in the era of the bathrobe and that it's moved on to its next stage.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's accurate.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 3 different sets of patterns, 3 different sets of colors, and they all just look incredible. I just realized Min's even got like a little dagger at the belt.
Yeah.
I've accidentally slipped photos. There we go. That's what happens when you click on the side. But yeah, little dagger in there as well.
Of course. I love that. Okay, so little bits of the gold. Like, so these 3 costumes individually are so unique, and yet they still float and look good together. I think that's the same with with Elaine and Nynaeve and Egwene. The 3 of them.
Nope, I've gone. Oh wait. This one, yeah.
They're so unique, and yet they're so cohesive. And I think that's something that Sharon and her team have done really, really well to really embrace it so that it feels real and yet feels like it blends together so perfectly too.
Yeah, I agree. It really, it's a huge difference, and I love it.
I know.
I absolutely love it. And even people are thinking this is Kadir on the left here.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, and that's hence Kadir's hat sort of thing. But like even he's got something on the go here, like just like leaf print going on.
Yeah.
And
also, I love the open chest. Like, yes, daddy.
Yeah. It's a stunning photo, or a still from the season.
Yeah. I love the lights in the back too. Like, is that sparklers? Are those fires? Are they like hanging? I don't know, like fairy lights. What is this?
Know.
Is it a blacksmith? I don't know. I don't know any of it, and it's very exciting.
It is very, very exciting. Like I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. Unless there was another specific one you wanted to go to, should we go to this this one. Speaking of, again, epic costumes,
Epic costumes, the
like,
gold work. I need to know, is
mhm,
that like it almost looks like coral?
it does, doesn't it? I was trying
Ugh,
to think what it looked like.
like just gold coral. It has to have been 3D printed or something similar. Or like it laser etched from like a piece of leather or something.
Maybe. Do we think perhaps this is a Rob Goodwin creation?
Probably. This is absolutely, yeah. Because you can kind of see I'm pointing at my screen like you can see where my hand is. So on the right-hand side where it lines up with the back, you can see the little straps that are it almost looks like little clasps
Yes, just like there.
popping out. There's that and then one above it too, which will help
Yeah.
like the fitting because you can also see the dress underneath that, how it kind of flounces out just a
Hmm.
little bit and has lines and then goes into the tighter, smoother, like
Yeah.
waist thing. So these are obviously two separate pieces. Um, and like, yeah, it looks so good.
It does. And like, you don't need anything else in the scene. Like, just Rosamund
No,
just holds the whole screen by herself.
yeah.
Like,
Clearly, because obviously it's Rosamund, like
yeah.
baller. Like, so I think we're thinking this is probably in the waist, right?
Yeah, so this has got at the beginning of the teaser, you see her sort of like cradling that little, what we assume
Ball
is
thing.
a orb thing. Yeah. I remember I thought I think it's like the Choden Carl, like access key or something.
Oh,
That's what I think it is.
interesting. I
Yeah.
can see that. See, I'm in the middle of like I just reread Fourth Wing and now I'm in the middle of Onyx Storm and it's very much like Violet's little focus thing. So that's where my brain has gone, which is not correct. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that
Well,
anything like
I've
that.
not read
And you've
either of
not read of
those,
them,
so
but
no.
so she spoiler alert, I guess, but she's a lightning wielder and the power's too much, so she has to use like a little ball to focus it.
Yeah. That makes sense. I could definitely this just being a larger focus for Moraine, like a piece from the Ancient
Yeah.
Legends. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It could be like a Tarangirl or a song or all.
Sangreal, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one. Listen, I've never stated that I am a pronunciation expert.
Why ever not? I don't know what you mean. So
I know I'm perfect. I'm flawless. What are you talking about? But it's funny.
yeah.
Anytime I read these words, because I don't visualize or like I don't have an internal monologue, so it's all just like is just kind of what I hear in my
That's
head,
fair.
which is nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like 2 chapters away from finishing the Aragon series because
Ooh.
I was I got like the new book he did a few years back. Never actually read it because I started. I'm like, I don't remember what happened in the series. So catching up. So I'm like, I really need to read that book that's on my TBR because I need to read these other 5 books. Sorry, my phone's going off, and I've had that on
Yeah.
noise all day to alert me of things. I'm like, I don't need it anymore now. And where was I going? Oh yes, and it's got like the ancient language in that, and I just don't even remotely try to pronounce it. So totally understands. Maybe that could be a question in chat. Is this? Let me go. Where is? There it is. We'll ask you a chat. Is this a Sangreal, or is this some form of Angreal, or is it the Choden Carl?
You got to say the Choden focus. Something. Key.
Carl?
Right? Is it the key? KAL?
KL? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just say the key or some Angreal thing.
Okay.
That'll do.
Yep.
It's gonna be a Dusty equivalent poll there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see what people say.
Yes.
But this is just incredible. Seriously, like
It's just gorgeous. I want a print of this on my wall.
And she looks so powerful. Like not just in terms of like because she's channeling power, but I mean, look at her arms.
Like right, like the strength in that, the power. Yeah. The focus on the face, just like gorgeous. Oh, or is it a nice piece of toast? That is also, man. That's entirely possible. That's a good
We'll
call.
put that on. We'll put that on when Rosamund comes and joins the stream, because obviously
Yep.
Rosamund will
Right,
just pop,
right,
will
right
be
after
popping out at
Sharon.
some-
Yep.
Yeah, right after
Yep.
Sharon. We'd be like, were you serving up some toast for breakfast for
Yes,
the crew?
yes,
Is that what you were doing?
yes.
Is that what this was? So,
It's tea.
yeah.
Yep.
Toast and tea. But yeah, this shot, this is incredible. Kind of blew my mind a little bit.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Like this, if next time they're doing a charity event and they want something, they need to print this out and have Rosamund just sign on the left where all the gap is.
Yep.
Send a little message and sign. Frame this
boom,
up.
Boom. Yep.
Hundreds and thousands of dollars would be spent on this. Seriously,
yeah, easily. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah,
absolutely incredible.
Critter, your next cosplay when you do your Moraine. Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
See, this is a cosplay I could handle. I could put this together. Just find like my dad. Listen, my dad got a new laser cutting tool. I'll make him make some leather stuff. We'll paint it gold. I'll get a blue dress. Boom, done.
Perfect.
Totally will look exactly the same.
Little jewel on the head, and you sorted. I never remember what it's called. But yeah.
Nope, not Kisara. That's the Valkyrie thing.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're professional.
Zola put it in chat. It's fine. Zola put it in chat.
Yeah. Team thing. Okay, Daddy. So many daddies.
I'll just do this for a moment.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Just enjoy that for a second. There you go.
Love it. Love it.
Just the way you just exploded with Daddy, like it was like the whole body moved as well,
Right. Listen, I need to expand my soul.
Yeah. There we go. If I do it this way, then you've got like, there we go, three hot throbs in the photo.
Yes.
One go, so.
Excellent. I'll take it, any of them.
Yeah, fair. I love that we thought, well, I thought anyway, this was Avienda.
Oh.
It turns out it's Melindra instead.
Right? Not Avienda whatsoever.
Oops. But yeah.
Listen, you're forgiven.
That's fair. Thank you. And then
obviously we've got
Bayer, and is this Elaine? No, sorry, Egwene.
Egwene, probably.
That looks a little like Maddie.
A little, I think it's enough.
Yeah, not dressed up like the other Aiel. So
yeah.
And then
random
two guys in the back.
Aiel.
Random Aiel, is one of them Gore? Is the question.
Maybe. I okay.
They look very grumpy, that's for sure.
I mean, obviously, here's these freaking wetlanders showing up in their place of work. I am appreciating, and I know that there's some people that are going to be angry or whatever. The fact that like they don't seem to have the rat tails.
No, we don't need rat tails.
Yeah. But like I'm loving the little hair. We got a buzz cut. We've got some curly locks.
I don't know. This is like that. You know that Russian hat that like has the the thing across there, and then the flaps come down underneath. It's like if you took the top half of that and made it.
I was thinking it's very much so. My child is 16. Okay. All of the teenage boys have this haircut, and it's just the fluffy alpaca look.
Right.
Like, it's fluffy hair.
It's just because how blurry it is. I'm sure it's hair, and I'm sure it looks great in real.
Right.
But like because of the distance, from where the camera is to where the person is, and it's blurry. Yeah. All I got was like, if they just taken like the top half of a Russian hat and made it someone's,
just make it a little shorter, like cut
it's
it
what
off.
I saw, and I could not see it for a while. I'm like, oh my god, that's just
okay. Well, while you're zoomed in though, let's look at the chest plate, the leather. It looks like it's that leather cut, similar to like Lanfear's black costume from last year.
Mm-hmm. That is very similar.
That same style of work.
Yeah,
but obviously in browns and what.
It's very different to Ruark's. Like Ruark doesn't have that.
Yeah,
like his is much like this is.
His looks woven, whereas the others look like cut.
Yeah, this looks like cut or something. Like these two are almost in the same outfit, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, looking at the shoulders. Yeah, they are in the same outfit pretty much.
Yeah, because they're on duty.
It's their own duty, and then Ruox is like a much more a woven style
It's almost like
outfit.
he's a clan chief. I don't know.
I
Weird.
mean, maybe he's in charge of some shit.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's very possible. Again with the shoulder pads.
Yes. Yes. We love strong shoulders.
Yeah. This is a great shot.
It's so pretty.
I had to use this one when I saw it. I was just like, yeah, this is going up. So
Right. It's so it's just okay. Can we talk about Maureen's hat?
yes.
She looks like she's out gardening.
How was it Mel described it? Mel put in our chat while we were doing this. I saw it, and she described it. Moraine's look is circa 1900s British colonial Egypt Tomb Raider.
Yes. Very Mummy, inspired by Mummy.
It is. You know, it's got that vibe. Rachel Weisz. You know, you could put this on Rachel Weisz and it would be the same.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, I love it. I mean, it looks super great, super helpful, like able to go. Yeah.
The whole outfit works for me.
Yep.
I don't know how much protection you're getting from the sun in that hat, but
I mean, we could do like, listen, maybe she rotates it around. So like the back is in the front, and like it's a multi. She needs to be able to view everything, so she can. It's a whoop.
Yeah. Maybe she just popped it up for that shot, and then she brings it back down.
Yeah. Okay.
She looks like Claire from Outlander.
I could see that. I could see that a little bit. Similar vibes. 3 comments up from Loneliest Gaishan. More convinced than ever that they will eliminate Gaishan or Gaishane, however you pronounce it. But why would there be like they're not gonna hang out on the edge of like they're not in a crowd of people. They're clearly looking at something. Maybe they're heading to Ruidian or something. Like these are guards. Gaishan aren't gonna do it. Like they're not. This is not where I would even expect to see them. So I don't think that this photo is a reason to say that they're not going to be in the show at all.
I agree. I think we'll get the Gaishine. Loneliest Gaishine is just bless them. They're a great Gaishine, but they just won't put off the weight. They just You know
what? That's okay. That is your choice. Whatever it is. Them. Yes. I've just met you, but I love you anyways. But I don't think there's a reason to worry. I don't think.
Okay, so I had from the teaser and the that like image we got of Rand carrying Moraine before that. I had a theory about the spears being, when you're the same. Initially, I was thinking like maybe the same clans have the same type of spears.
Okay.
Because there was like multiple different types of spears in that shot, like spearheads specifically. But now I was like, I know Melindra and Ruark are now both Tada and Aiel. But I'm just like, I changed it to societies, I think, in the end. I was like, well, maybe it's societies would make more sense because Avienda, Bane, and Shiad all had the same type of spears, but they wore them differently.
Okay. So here's, again, I'm going to, release my fake fandom thing. Clan, Sept, and whatever, so confusing.
Yes, super confusing.
So confusing. I think they're going to cut it down. I think they're going to have the clan and then like
the society.
But I think each of these are going to be how they prefer. I think the uniqueness and the idea of very similar to the Ajas. They're going to be like, hey, you need spears. Which one do you like? I mean, just looking at this, obviously one of them is a lefty, one of them is a righty, Ruark and Melindra, like over different shoulders. Like you're going to have choices of what you want, like how you want to use it, like what you want to do. And so I think like if somebody prefers to throw versus stab, like maybe the angle or the size or the shape of the sharp things will work. Oh, Joe, that's a good question. Did Avi introduce with all 3?
What do you mean introduce with all 3? Oh, when she I don't know, actually.
I don't remember. All right, somebody get on that. Research.
Yeah, research people.
Please.
Can you tell that Cappy's used to having a team of people? Right, you can find that for me then, please. I still think we're getting 8 of each. I think they'll cut it from 13 or whatever it was down to
Yeah,
8.
I think 8's going to be a magic number.
8 is the magic number. But yeah, the idea for me thinking that the different societies would have different spears is because the different societies do different things. So you've got like rear guards, you've got scouts, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
just like, maybe the spears are different. But the fact that Ruark and Melindra's spears are the same, even though they're wearing them differently, puts that to bed. So I might have to keep tweaking that idea. But it's a stellar shot anyway. So, all right, let's go through what have we got next. I know there'll be like an hour of discussion on this over on the Dusty. I'm sure there will be. So
but okay, I just want to talk about the earrings real quick.
We can talk about the earrings. Absolutely, okay. I love the earrings.
Where can I get these?
From the 3D printer.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, I love anything unique. Like I'm obsessed with like ear cuffs that go into the lobe. Like I think that's incredible. Super smart.
Yeah. Is this I'm thinking this is in Tarvalon though. If you look, this looks like Tarvalon style.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Side, so.
This looks like the city area, maybe. Yeah. I
mean, maybe you and I walked around that bit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, I think this was when I was down talking to the producers, and like maybe when you guys were exploring the all of the rooms in the city.
Yeah, because you were just like, I'm just gonna like glue myself to Sanya? No.
Sana.
Sana.
Yeah, that's I'm just gonna sit and talk to her, and then
and then
they forget about me.
Yeah, the guards just went past you, and you're just like, oh no.
Okay, wait, I need to leave. Take me home.
For those who aren't aware, we got to walk around the Tarvalon set, and there was. Who else was there? There was the set designers,
the producers,
the set designers. They were like called all called Olaf or something like that, weren't they?
I think so. Yeah, and then the directors for I think 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Maybe no, not the directors.
It was 3 and 4.
3, yes,
3 and 4. That was it.
I'm
but anyway,
so bad with names.
There were loads of Sean Chan soldiers, like quote guarding the place and keeping.
And we got confirmation that like this is not the Shanshan soldiers.
They were there just for us.
They were there just for us. There are not Shanshan in Tarvalon.
Do you remember when the social team were like, we're a little concerned because there were regular content creators of like TikToks and all sorts that were there who were going to release images and things and such. And they were like, we're worried that Twitter Time might like have a breakdown because there's Sean Chan soldiers inside Tarvalon. If that happens, could you like tell people, no, I think it's just a stunt? Do you remember that?
That was probably one of the funniest things.
Do you remember what I said?
Ever. No, I don't. What did you say?
I was like, I might wait 30 minutes first,
I love it.
But yeah, this definitely reminds me of that set. I think this is so in the teaser we see is that she's talking to Lanfear on the Amelin seat. Yeah, Leandrin. So this might Lanfear and Leandrin. This might feed in from that like pre or post.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, if you want to dig in, I mean, I love this outfit. But if you want to dig in, I want to pet
it. I want to pet it. It looks very silky and soft.
There's an innkeeper somewhere I know who is probably live right now who will be just swooning over this one.
Right,
for
they're gonna.
Minutes.
We'll let them do that. Don't go over there now.
Yeah.
If you're here, and stay with us because we're cool, but you can rewatch it.
Yeah, exactly. The boys.
Yes, the boys. What's it? Okay. Cute. Each of them, and obviously we can only see Matt a little bit, but like these costumes are so cohesive. They're like the vibes, the energy are immaculate. Oh, I think Randon and Perrin almost have the same shirt. Almost, but different colors, but like.
Oh yeah.
But like very similar. Yeah. Very similar. But I love it. They're so happy though. The boys are happy.
I mean, just look at that smile.
Look at that.
That's not quite
Almost
sure
a
that's a smile.
smile. I mean,
Almost a
he's like,
smile.
Matt, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, can we swear? I didn't even.
Yes,
forgot.
you can swear. You're
Okay,
fine.
good. Okay, good. Just checking.
This is not the Dusty Wheel.
I'm just checking.
I mean, it's not Twatcast either.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
but the happy medium.
I haven't ever been on the Dusty Wheel, really. Not officially.
What?
I was a little like a little bit, like a 10-minute thing once, and that was it. I've never been on the Dusty Wheel, so you're my favorite.
Aw. Well, because I'm always doing the live stream when things drop, I haven't been on the Dusty in probably 18 months, 2 years or something.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that
no.
now, so, yeah.
I love the little the bits of the blue, green, little bits
Yeah.
of gold. Like that's great. Also, Marcus's hair is fantastic.
I know, right? That's a lot of hair.
So
Like,
good.
It fits like with the very sort of like trimmed and styled beards.
Yeah,
to then have the hair just the afro up there.
Yeah.
Like it's beautiful.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, Matt is definitely making some kind of joke here.
Some kind of troublemaker.
And what was it someone said? Bathrobe the third. You know.
Yes. Definitely. Like I could see that. I could see that being like a bathrobe style overcoat, like flowy something.
Yeah. It reminds me, obviously it's very blurred in this picture because it's the focus is on the other two, but it reminds me a little bit of the jacket he wore in 90s Accepted Test.
Yes, it does. Oh my gosh. Can we pull? I don't even know how we would do that.
We can. It's going to
Quick,
take me
somebody
a hot
Google
second.
it. No,
it's going to take me a hot second to find it. But I did just talk about it in my podcast episode that came out today.
Nice.
So I know what episode to find it in. At least. So I'm starting strong. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is. Yeah. They look very grown up in this photo, don't they?
They do. I think it's because Yosha has hair again. Isn't fully buzzed.
That's fair. That's probably is what it is.
Yeah. And Market, so Perrin is serious, but he's still got that like loose. Oh my gosh, how ridiculous is this? Shantila, like it's it's in the middle of emotion. Like he's Matt's being Matt, I think.
Yes.
Because Perrin's always kind of been that very serious type character, that personality. We saw a little bit more energy and good vibes from season 2. He had a little bit more of a personality because he wasn't mourning quite as much. But I think it's he's being Perrin.
Although he is still wearing his ring.
Yes.
Which someone pointed out in chat. Sorry, I'm literally scrolling through the episode right now to try and find
it's
it.
okay. I just got an updated version of our video. I gotta scroll through real quick, so maybe I can upload it the same day.
Yay!
It's changed.
That would be awesome.
Yes,
I love that. I'll definitely have to make some kind of video of it. Oh no, don't want to watch Uno die.
Oh no, don't do that again.
Nope, don't need to be watching that again. I already watched.
You poor thing.
You watch that. Why is this? Come on. I think I've been struggling to find it because this scroll through quite as easily as it should. That's a good point, actually.
Oh yeah.
Books. So.
Yeah. That unsuredness of kind of what he's sitting with.
I've just realized I need to flick near the end. Because what am I looking for now?
His Nynaeve's Accepted Test outfit.
Oh, Matt's. That's it. Yes.
Matt's, yes. Sorry, I forgot some words.
I went back to Perrin. For some reason, I went back to Perrin. I was like, why am I hunting for a Perrin moment in this? I can't remember now.
Listen, we have been on a journey today. It has been.
It's been a long day. Like I've been ready for this for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's gonna hop up. 1 second. Come on, stand up. Give us a bit of hose. Turn the camera. There. Pause. Okay. let me see. Stop that one and share this one. Okay, so it's not exactly the same, but some of the design, some of that around the chest feels a little similar.
Yeah, I think it's a layers and colors and patterns type of a vibe. The energy is in that.
Yeah, I agree. So, all right, get rid of that, and we'll go back to the photos. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be the same.
No.
But maybe there was a slight influence there.
Yeah, I mean, probably since it's Sharon that did it, like it would make sense to kind of have similar vibes, layers, and patterns.
This is true.
Flawlessly.
Yeah, she's an absolute genius.
Yeah, so good.
So do you think this is in farm, like after, and they're just hanging out before they all head off? Because the three of them haven't actually been together until they were all on that rooftop.
Yeah, except I think Yosha's hair is too long to have been in Falm. So I wonder if they all went back to Tarvalon. And it's like that's how the episode's going to start, is like maybe they're all vibing together. Because there isn't a whole lot that needs to be like wrapped up, I would think, in Falm.
No, I agree.
So like it's a real easy thing to just like fast forward. Instead of having to travel back.
And they look well rested. They're in really nice clothes.
They're clean clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. They're in like this multiple layers. I mean, this is not just, the standard stuff. I mean, this has got like metal clasps on and things.
Yeah.
Button shirts. He's wearing, a toggled coat, like toggled throw underneath it, a cotton shirt. Matt's clearly in a couple of layers there, unless it's very blue on the inside and gold on the outside. I think Tarvalon makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're happy. They're all together. I like this.
Yeah.
After a whole season when no one was together.
I know. They finally get to hang out together.
We get a moment where they hang out.
Well, because of course, like Donald didn't ever really get to hang out with the whole group of Two Rivers people until the end. And even then, like, you're tired because they just fought.
Yeah. And he's just stabbed Rand accidentally because
oops.
It's like, I didn't mean to do it. Like, yeah, we know, dude, you're good, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's a rough time.
Perrin's eyes are gold.
Yeah. So I think maybe we're just gonna have a lot more gold eyes. Like that might just be a standard thing now. So.
Yeah, I think they're probably set.
This is
the layers again. Oh my gosh.
And the Lion of Andor here stitched in.
Also, can we talk about casting and how perfect this is? Kira's mom.
Oh, I know, right?
Like, obviously, there is no question.
Absolutely looks like Kira's mom. Yeah, 100%. And I'm not normally one for like, fancy headpieces and stuff like that, but I am killing myself on these shoulder pads. They're epic.
They're so epic.
Yeah. And then like even like whatever this is coming around here, like clearly
like some sort of something.
And it's coming around. And so this is the piece she's put on the top, probably unclasped on the front, and then
and then the rose crown.
Which is like that's just it's ostentatious enough to look like a crown, but it's like it's not in your face. It's not like the crown of the King of England type thing, which is weighs like 20 kilos and is fucking 10 feet tall and shit.
Well, and it's very like it's clearly obvious that this is a crown for women. And for a matriarchal society. Yeah.
So, Andros Sedai saying that, there's rose petals on the floor. I had missed that.
Oh, yes, Queen.
Lottie says she's getting Queen Elizabeth the Thirst vibes from Morgaze.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Could be.
we can all agree that that's kind of what Andor is
Yeah,
like practiced on.
definitely. And then Shure is just.
I mean, yes.
I was
Listen,
like, I'm sorry for whatever I did wrong. I beg forgiveness. Like,
right? Yes, mother, I think
Mhm.
is what the kids say now. She is mother.
That's what she wants,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Lowercase m, not capital.
yes, exactly. But yeah, it's just such a clean outfit. You know, there's nothing crazy, but it's also, I don't know, like the necklace is the bracelet, it's the earrings. These earrings are huge. Look at these
They're
earrings, man.
so huge.
Like, how much must they weigh?
Well, you can see the pole on the earlobe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And the we've got, the lion guard.
Yeah.
Behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to some novices. Yeah. Just like pulled out.
So, and then we've got what is he carrying in the background here? Is this some sort of like
a horn, maybe?
A horn, an instrument of some kind?
Oh yeah, it looks like it loops around as like
yeah.
That's cool.
And they're like, no, that just might be a strap on someone's shoulder. But yeah, this definitely looks like a horn that loops around the body.
I mean, that feels on brand.
This is where the big shoulder pads are actually getting in the way, because you could see if there was a second one at this stage.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, there probably is. Let's just assume that there is. Like, let's just
I think so.
It. Yeah. I love it.
Mm-hmm. So, oh God, can you just imagine her and Elaine having a throwdown? It's just going to be.
Oh my gosh. Right.
And like Elida being on one side or the other is just, gonna be crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's so pretty. And the lighting in this too.
Oh yeah.
Is just gorgeous.
Yeah, this is clearly late afternoon or extremely early in the morning, because the angle on that light is, that the sun is not anywhere near midday. It's got to be later in the afternoon or early in the morning as it's coming up or going down.
Yeah.
Because you can tell on the angle on that, and it's just like, this is probably an indoor set. So that's probably like, lights as opposed to,
Right. This almost looks like it's the area that we saw the costumes. In the studios.
Feels a little like that. Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to think what, because they were all corridors. I don't think, did we see it got a bit opened up when they did the hair section, didn't they? With Davina.
Yeah.
But again, that was like a walkway that was almost like a balcony or something.
And that's not this.
Office. No.
Yeah, that's not this, because that looked over thing. But it feels like the areas. I mean, here you can see it's the photo I took of Swan's costume.
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Like,
it does look like, yeah.
That same areas.
So, question in chat: is this the same crown that Elaine put on in the teaser?
Yes.
You think it is?
I think it is.
I haven't looked at it in a while. I felt like the one she put on wasn't as ornate as this.
So the way that
I can absolutely be wrong.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while. So
I don't know if you could pull it, but it's a weird where it like is thicker in the back and thinner in the front. And so it looks when it's placed on the head. And so this is already placed. And then the one that she puts is going to be a little bit different. Like it's going to look different.
I actually have the stills. I have the file with the stills open. Weirdly enough, I don't know why I happen to have that open. That's mad.
Because you knew.
I knew. So let me switch. Yeah, it is. Why is this not zooming in and out? Come on. No, okay, this will catch up in a second and go crazy. My computer's just decided to freeze. But yeah, that's the same crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, is it?
So
actually?
yeah. So you can see. So the way she's putting it. Okay.
No. Let me like close and open this so I can re-mess with it.
Try to figure out a way to like showcase this. All right, so we're gonna use. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, so the way it's like thicker in the back and thinner in the front. So pretend like this is like the front, and so the way when she's putting it on her head, do you see how it's thicker in the back there? But like you angle it, like twist it a little bit, and the red parts are going to be a little bit different. Like how it sits in the hair. So the way Queen Morgase's hair is, and the way it's set, you don't see the back part of it. Like the hair it's totally the same crown.
Yeah. All right.
But like if mommy's in Tarvalon, why would Elaine not go play dress up?
Yeah. All right, I'll give you that one. I mean, just shows she doesn't know how to wear it yet because she was putting it on the wrong way round.
No, it is thinner in the front. It is.
Yeah.
It's meant to be thinner in the front and thicker in the back. So she's got the hair. But yeah, it's got to be the same one. There's no reason that they would have different ones.
Yeah, that's true. I think because this is just like, it feels more filled in, I suppose.
Yeah.
Whereas when we saw Elaine putting it on, it looked, so you could see like, through it a bit more. I suppose,
right. But like if
a different angle. Yeah.
If the queen's hair, if she's got like a little, bouffant thing hiding underneath it to let it hold or something, some sort of style, like that it's difficult to say basically, like how the hair is. But like and listen, they're gonna the people complaining or whatever of like, oh my gosh, Elaine she's only a novice, she would never like be crowned queen. Again, who says that she's actually queen? She's still in casual clothes. She's not. How many times has she tried that on? Come on now. If your mommy was the queen, you would absolutely be trying on the crown.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Definitely. Most definitely. Speaking of queens.
Yes. Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Capital M this time. So angry.
Very scary. Scary as hell. What is this? So is it... I mean, the automatic assumption here is this is going to be the Tower coup or something, isn't it?
Probably. I would imagine that. That was my first thought too. I can't see what else it would be. But like, she angry.
Mm-hmm. She's very angry.
And why else would you be angry unless somebody's coming in and
angry and channeling as well.
Yes. And being able to channel, which means that it's against, she's got to protect her life, Warder's lives, or those of innocence, or yada yada, shadow spawn.
Or you got to fight the dark one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that's just going to be an epic moment. 15 minutes of carnage.
Yes.
So, I'm not sure if I like this headpiece yet or not. I need to see it in detail, but so far it's pretty cool.
It's giving me big Christmas vibes.
Christmas vibes. Oh, okay.
Like the holly leaf, like wreath energy that they do at Christmas, like a little bit of acorns. You've got like maybe some pine cones type of a thing. I don't hate it. I'm loving it. But
I mean, I did not like the white, the big
this
nasty
one?
things. Yeah.
Or the other one. Yeah. Like there's so many
when she gets out of the carriage and she's wearing what I can only describe. I love you, Sharon, but I can only describe as a nest.
Yes.
She's wearing a swan's nest on her head.
Swan's got a swan.
Yeah. And I was like, no, not liking it. This one, I'm on the fence for.
Here's the thing is that they are very unique.
True.
And impactful.
Yes.
They're making an impact. And and it doesn't have to be something that I'm going to pick up at a store to enjoy and be, impressive. Yeah.
She's channeling upwards though. So that's, I'm curious there. Like, is she trying to chase someone down?
Yeah. Is somebody coming from the upper parts, where they go down in the hall and there's all of the little ring around the rosy parts, maybe there.
Oh my god, can you imagine that if the Tower Hall meets and then suddenly Black Sister just come in from all those balconies?
Baller!
Oh my god! That would be insane. Oh, I love that. Okay, Rafe, go film that, please. Do it now. You got like 50 days. So
You'll be fine. It'll be
yeah,
totally fine.
you got so much time for
With
it.
all
It's
the
okay.
channeling, yeah.
Yeah.
They could just whip that out. I've got InShot on my phone. We can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I see no problem here.
No.
All right, who's over to the left here? I can't even remotely tell who this might be.
It looks
I don't recognize
blue.
this outfit. It maybe, yeah. I don't recognize this again, the shoulder pad. Like this is very
we got epic shoulder pad.
Mhm.
See, like just with the chain stuff, it almost feels like it would be like a green sister, but it's in blue, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell whether this is green or blue, to be honest.
Yeah.
If this were a blue or a green, it could look either to me because my eyes just can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely a blue. I would say it's like a turquoise blue though. So
a turquoise, okay.
Yeah.
It does look a little bit like what Alana has been wearing in some of the scenes. In fact, maybe I need to go dig up that still of Alana.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a fair shout. Where is
yes, good
that?
call. It's probably not Liane, because however you pronounce her name, because again, I read things, I don't say them.
Yeah.
She has very different.
Oh,
styles.
that's Alana.
It's Alana.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I've just
the boob area, boobage.
It is. There you go. Look at that.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's Alana.
It's Alana.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So. We've just got a little twilight blue in the scenes that make that green a little too blue.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is. So yeah, that's like I'm sure I recognize it, but
yeah,
there we go. That'll do it.
Love it.
So bring that one back. There we go. Poof. Annoyingly, I can't switch screens between photos that I haven't uploaded together as a group, as well as I can between like Chrome windows, for example.
Right.
Which is very frustrating. But
oh well.
So yeah, so this has got to be very, very early on in the 15 minutes of crazy coup. What was it? Bananas. How do you describe it?
Oh yeah. Quick, let me go to Dragonmount and read the article where we quoted it.
But yeah, this has to be fairly early on, like because this is if Alana's just sort of Alana's stood there on the left, she's not really doing anything, and if this were the middle of the fight, I don't see Alana just being standing there and watching Swan,
being like, "Sup,
yeah,
got it, good job."
Or you, Mom, you got this. This is why you're the boss.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see her doing that. So this has to be right at the beginning. Shredding. Thank you, chat. The women shredding each other.
Yes. So, yes, thank you.
You can always rely on chat. Speaking of which, chat, I think I asked you something earlier, and I never went back. And
what's the poll?
The poll was that was the Choden Carl key, not an Ungrail.
Okay.
So, okay. Fair enough.
Chat is chat.
That is the outcome. That is what they've decided.
To be fair, I think they're wrong, but I don't know.
Look, all the things I've ever thought I've been right about, I've been wrong about, and then I go and predict that Shore is going to play a lighter as an April Fool's joke, and it's right. And then I do a KCI stream where we focus on singular characters with Kev, and for the LAN one, Melindra turns up as a Malkiri, or Melkiri as she was, and then last week we get Mel is a Malkiri refugee. I'm like, I'm gonna be careful about what sort of things I joke about.
Right,
in the future because,
the most insanity the Choden ball. Well done, Rapunzel.
Oh, nice.
That's so good.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
If I get to ask Rosamund a question about that, I might have to be like, so the Choden bowl that you hold in the teaser, like, like, I beg your pardon.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Amazing.
Yeah. This, if anything, this 15 minutes of action at the beginning of episode 1 is just gonna kill me, I think.
Yeah, probably.
So
Swan did not shoot
first.
I
mean, if you get a bunch of Black Sisters turning up and in the archways and stuff as the tower goes up, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right, And I think this is the last
Yes.
one of the 10.
Yeah.
This is the close up of our boys exercising.
Learning, everyone was complaining about Rand not training with Lan, but clearly they are.
Absolutely.
So patience, Padawans.
It's a virtue.
Yes.
I will point out these give me like, until I saw this bit, these almost give me like pajama vibes.
See, and
this is
I
like
was thinking like 3-piece suit undershirt.
Oh
Like,
yes, also that
like,
yes.
I'm a businessman.
Mhm.
Especially like the seam at the shoulders on Rand's a little bit. We've got a little bit of the pinstripey,
Yeah.
similar vibes. We've got those. We've got the vibes.
Yeah, this is the Wheel of Time version of business attire.
Yes. Business casual.
Business casual, yes.
Ooh, this is athleisure.
Athleisure. I love that. But yeah, this is Lan's wearing his hanbok here. And I know that because I got one. It's my cosplay. But initially I was like, I don't remember the stripes. This looks like, some sort of, pajama, but now I'm definitely getting business wear instead.
Yep.
But yeah, who was it who tweeted? Was it the he who tweets at the dawn says we need to zoom in on this? The writing on the sword. So I did challenge someone. Yeah, I did challenge someone to go and screenshot that, and then we can play with the sharpness and the contrast and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then send it to Bavara for translation.
I love that. So do we think it's going to be something like is on Matt's Speary thing? Maybe? Or like a prophecy or something?
His Wishendari, you mean?
Yeah. That.
I mean, maybe.
Something?
Someone said earlier that this is Lan's sword from season 1.
Okay.
Because of like this design here.
Okay.
Which I do love. Which almost looks like it's got like a snake skin on it, sort of thing.
Yeah. So it's not going to be Rand's sword. So then what is Lan using?
What he seems to, I think, have been using in the other seasons. Like season 2, this looks like his regular sword.
Yeah.
Which
can we talk about how like thick that sword is? That's a thick with 2 C's sword.
Yeah. How does that compare to? I mean,
that looks so much thinner.
That does. If you look there.
Now it could be that this is like the sharp side and the other side, but even then it's still.
Yeah, because this is definitely the back side of Rand's sword here.
But still, like if you look at the thick part of Rand's sword, it's still not nearly as thick as.
Yeah, you can see it coming out here.
Lan's. Yeah. Shantila says the writing is in Blue Sky.
In Blue Sky? Oh, okay. Yeah. 1 second, let's go hunting.
It's true, Joe. If you're as cool as a swordsman as Lan, you do have to have at least 2 swords. That is a very good point.
There we go. Where in Blue Sky? That's why I can't see it, because I was looking at things I was tagged in. Someone. Okay, right. So I need to switch screens for a second. We need to scroll social. We need to scroll social media for a hot moment, people. Okay. Someone has quote fixed the Matt Hat situation.
Oh no. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Honestly, I was just like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so good.
That's brilliant. Oh wait, here we go. Pavara. Okay, so let's whoa, too much, Rob. So Rand is using Lan's sword unless it's another sword with the same inscription. Someone verify the hilt guard situation, but the old tongue is English, please. This is I don't speak old tongue. Wait, does that say Agilmar Daishan there at the end?
Oh.
Is this Agilmar's sword?
What?
So this is definitely it's definitely Lan's sword. It matches apparently season 1 and season 2. Lan is the one with a different hilt. Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
so
what does
it mean?
What is that in English?
Listen, let's go to translate.google.com.
You know what? I'm going to type that in to a new window.
Yeah.
And I'm
let's
going to
it
see what
says.
comes up.
Okay. Also on Instagram while we're.
Oh my God.
What does it say? What does it say?
Google AI actually translated it.
What? What's it say?
I just literally typed it at the top and it actually translated it. No, go away. No, thanks. And it actually, let's see, it actually.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That is that. By the way, I don't use AI, folks. When you Google, automatically AI overview comes up.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
haven't
thing now
figured
on
out
Google.
how to turn that off.
No, I haven't figured out either. But yeah, it says, "Your welcome warms me, Lord Agilmar."
Wow. Okay.
Why is that on his sword?
I have no idea. That's so weird.
Very strange.
That is so strange. I was talking about social media real quick. On Instagram, Maddie posted the pictures. First one of which is the horse girls, and put the way back will come but once. So I think we could pretty much guesstimate what that means for the picture of the three of them.
Kira shared it and wrote the wheel weaves.
Mm-hmm.
But Maddie, watch me do live searching now, people.
Yes.
The way back will come, but what? Yeah, so there we go. This will be her accepted test.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun.
And did she put up all the pictures? Yes, she did. So yeah, love that.
So good.
Amazing. These are pretty awesome pictures, I have to say.
Yeah.
I can't live stream all night, sadly. So
I know
I might have to like. I literally have stuff in the slow cooker downstairs. I need to go like tub
Go
up.
eat. I know.
Yeah.
I should do other work. I thought it was gonna be an easy day. Listen, we got our stuff done. We get it uploaded. We get it rocking. But no. Okay.
I've literally rearranged my work schedule so I can do live streams on Wednesdays. And the first Wednesday I do that, they don't drop till 8 p.m. at night my time. I'm like, I could have done my shift today.
You could have absolutely done your shift.
And done chores and done like a million things and still had more than enough time to be like, oh, I'll do a live stream now. Okay, cool. So not complaining. We got stuff. Not complaining.
Nope, not complaining, but just making a statement. Yeah.
Consistency. Yep. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. He who tweets without Kath. Consistency.
Yeah. Listen, they're doing their best. They're doing a great job. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be great.
Fine.
I'm very excited. So, thanks for hanging out, Kathy.
Yeah, it was so good to see you again.
Yeah. Yay. All the unicorn, like the unicorn chair and the unicorn head.
Unicorn all the time.
All unicorn all the time. So,
yep. I've got a big unicorn hoodie can hang out in. You know.
Of course you do. Perfect. I love that. Well, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for everyone who's hung out in chat, and anyone who comes by and hangs out later. If you think we've made some bullshit up about the photos, or you're like, I actually think this, put it in the comments below.
Yes.
But
you're gonna be wrong, but feel free to mention it anyways.
Feel free, yeah. And remember, when you're talking about Ruach, Daddy is spelled with a Z.
Yes. Well, that's Zaddy. Yeah.
Zaddy. Yes. Yeah. Zaddy with a Z. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Listen, he can be both.
There we go. Come join me tomorrow night on Threefold Talk, where we'll be talking about probably the IEO stuff a lot, but obviously all these photos too, and all the other things that we will just get up to as usual. And while you're here, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully a smidge earlier. With who knows what? I think trailer next week.
Really?
Not maybe on the Wednesday, but I do think like trailer end of the month is what I've been predicting.
Interesting.
Which is about 6 weeks out.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Kathy's like, what can I say that gets me around the NDA here? You know?
No, actually, I have no NDA on this. I just know, like, they never listen. The trailer never comes when we think it is.
No, this is true.
I'm just gonna say that anytime anyone's ever predicted when the real trailer will come, we're always wrong.
Well, wait. What does Kev say though? What does Kevin say?
I don't know, but I'll go ask him.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, folks, and we will see you next time. Bye.